In the American family of the past, religion played an important role in holding the family together as an institution. It was not exclusively an individual experience. The family participated in it as a group, in church and at home too. On Sunday afternoons, the father read aloud from the Bible.
The Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, but he casteth away the substance of the wicked. He becometh poor that dealeth with the slack hand. The hand of the diligent maketh rich. He that gathereth in summer is a wise son, but he that sleepeth in harvest is a that causeth shame.
The scientists have studied and have destroyed all the principles that we have learned, since for thousands of years. So we're living in an age of really uncertainty and freedom of thought, free will.
Hey, do you guys have a second? I'm a student filmmaker. I'm doing a project right now where I'm wandering around the neighborhood asking everybody what they think the meaning of life is in one word or one sentence. Can't be on film because you're uniform. Would you be interested in answering that question?
Sure.
One word or one sentence?
Let me think for a second. I've done a lot of thinking about that, and I think the meaning of life is, in one word, I would have to say friends.
Say again?
Friends.
Friends.
Yeah. Whenever you're down, friends are there to help you. Friends are there for everything. I mean, they're there to share your good things, your bad things, and help you get through what you need.
Okay. So would you answer the same question if I were to rephrase it and just use different, like if I were to say, what's the meaning of life, the universe, and everything sort of question?
Well, that's a bit more complex. I think it's more, we're all connected. Everything is connected, and I feel that way with most things. I feel that everything's connected in one way or another, and like the whole theory of karma and the whole theory of, do unto others as you would do unto you. That whole thing, I think that really reflects in the universe and how it is. The nature is how good things happen, bad things happen, and we're all there to be a part of it. That's where I can put it.
I'd say the meaning of life is the pursuit of happiness. I don't know.
Meaning of life.
I have no idea.
Life's a dick. When it gets hard, fuck it. And the meaning of life is finding happiness.
Oh my God!
That's what I think.
But yeah, I've been serving the Lord for the last almost 40 years. And
so what's the meaning of life then?
I believe the meaning of life is serving the Lord Jesus Christ, and that God is the creator of all things, and we are to share our knowledge and share our wisdom.
Answer your question.
I don't want to answer your fucking question.
What's the meaning of life?
I have no freaking idea. It's being a juggalo. That's what the meaning of life is.
I would quote James Taylor. The secret of life is enjoying the passage of time.
But all my life I was searching of the true spiritual meaning of life, and I found out that in my Western monotheistic religion culture, I didn't find the true answer in my question.
What's the meaning of life?
Just living.
Freedom. And freedom is, I spent 6 years in the service, 6 years in Vietnam, to have freedom for the people of the United States.
What's the meaning of life?
Life is hell because I got to keep reliving the Vietnam War.
Peace. That would be peace on earth for all.
The meaning of life is to live it to the fullest, no one knows what the meaning of life is, but everybody has their own philosophy on what life is supposed to be about. Some people base it upon religion, other people base it upon atheism. It all depends on where you come from,
wheel of the quivering meat conception turns.
In the 40s, both my grandfather and my grandmother were Catholic. And as you would expect, my grandmother filmed her daughter, my aunt, doing some Catholic prayers. Now, as we come into the late 40s and eventually the 50s and the 60s, the devout Catholic faith starts to change, and the things they start to film start to change. Her kids are the baby boomers. And the baby boomers have grown up on television, and they're the most experienced generation in history because of that. As they start to use the camera along with my grandmother, you can see what their consciousness is like. So, right about the year 1965-ish, my grandmother was no more going to church. She was a believer in evolution. She had tried what was illegal drugs in the United States, including LSD, and she listened to rock and roll. Well, where does that leave my grandmother's son, my father? My mother and the family she grew up in, I don't think too much changed for them in the 60s. Other than she was a hippie Christian, a new generation of Christian.
Oh, the cuckoo, she's a pretty bird. She sings as she flies. She bringeth good tidings, she telleth no lies. She sucketh white flowers for to keep her voice clear.
Even as a 2-year-old, I considered myself a neo-post-angst existentialist. I don't think my dad knew what he was. I know that he went to church just to find girls. And I think there was something about his piano playing that seemed to illustrate his philosophy.